It could be me, but is Netflix turning into the new CW? What's up guys, welcome back to another Netflix review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Netflix series that premiered a couple of hours ago, The Society. But before I get into my review and opinion of The Society, I want to hear what your opinion of The Society is. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Did you like it? Did you not like it? This is going to be a very divisive show, so I'm very curious to know what your opinion is on it. So comment below and we'll talk about it.
6 months ago, we were children. This is who we are now.
So The Society follows a group of teenagers who are mysteriously transported to an alternate reality of their rich-ass New England town. Except in this reality, the parents have disappeared without a trace, leaving the teenagers to fend for themselves. Going in, I wasn't really excited to watch this show, to be honest. I watched the trailer about a week ago and it looked like one of those shows that was just going to be aimed at teenagers. But after watching the first season of this show, I can tell you I was absolutely right. Apparently this show is a ripoff of the book Lord of the Flies, which is essentially about the same thing, young adults left without grown-ups having to recreate society. I mean, I never read this book because look at me, do I look like a guy that reads? But I am a guy who Googles, so I Googled the premise of this book and I will tell you that the show does this premise justice. This show stylistically reminded me a lot of Riverdale, which if you haven't heard of Riverdale, it's a series on CW that's also aimed at young adults. Pretty much like every other CW show is. I mean, let's get real, this is the channel that turned Superman into Dawson's Creek. There aren't really any accomplished actors in this show, so I'm not gonna pretend like I know who they are, but this is a guy you're gonna hate instantly, and that's before the show gives you like 5 more additional reasons to hate him. The Society does that Grease thing where the characters are supposed to be in high school, but the actors look like 25-year-old models trying to get a gig.
How do you do, fellow kids?
It didn't necessarily take away from the show, but it was something that I definitely noticed, and I just wish that casting directors would actually cast actors that have the same age of the characters they're playing. It's kind of annoying. The first couple of episodes focus mainly on these teenagers living in this adult-free world, which basically means a lot of partying and sex. But eventually shit starts to happen and these teenagers realize that they have to maintain some sort of justice in order to maintain some sort of social order. This show has all the stereotypical characters that you see in high school films and shows like this. There's the girl going to Yale, which everything comes easy for her, and she has a sister which is literally a disappointment and lives in her shadow. There's the spoiled rich kid and his ditzy girlfriend. There's also the gay guy, the black guy, the jock, the poor guy, the guy who can't catch a break, yada yada yada. I can go on, but you get the point. This show handles women much better than the men, because the men characters in this show are as bland as a white woman's cooking. The dialogue in this show could be downright painful at times, especially when you have a wooden villain that declares, "I'm gonna kill you and then you'll be dead." I'm sorry, is that not supposed to make me laugh? The Society isn't the most innovative take on the Lord of the Flies premise, but it is entertaining and it has the potential to be a hit for Netflix like Riverdale is for CW. This is a show that's definitely aimed at young adults, and by young adults I mean teenagers, but there's definitely an audience outside of that teenage audience that will just devour this show and binge watch it. I will say that I enjoyed The Society far more than Chambers, a show that I reviewed just last week. And although it's not going to win any awards, it definitely wasn't terrible. Still, it wasn't quite good enough for me to recommend, but if you are a fan of shows like Riverdale, I will definitely recommend checking this out. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my review of The Society. What did you think about The Society? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. I don't do this for my health, so it'll make me very happy. Peace.